Hello, welcome to Bob's Dungeon. My name's Bob, I'll be your host. There are lots of people out there that like cats. I like cats myself. And there are some games out there that allow you to play cat-like characters, be they humanoid cats, werecats, some kind of weird alien cat. The game we're going to talk about in this video allows you to play a normal domestic cat. If normal domestic cats butt heads against cosmic horrors, which sounds about right to me. The game we're going to look at in this video is the Cats of Catthulhu. In this first book, it has 37 pages and a copyright of 2014. It was published by Joel Sparks, and all of the artwork in this book is in black and white, and it's pretty decent. So let's go ahead and look at that artwork. All of the artwork in this book is in black and white. It's all done as pencil sketches, but that fits the book quite well. You definitely know that this book is about cats. And oh my god, look at this little catfish. It's so adorable. I want this cat. To use this book, all you really need is a copy of this core rulebook. The other books will help out and add a lot more detail to your game, but really to get started and play, all you need is this book and some six-sided dice, or some specially cat dice, which we'll get into later. Character generation in this game is very simple. There are no attributes, no skills, no ratings with any kinds of numbers or adding or calculation whatsoever, because cats do not do math. Plain as that. You first pick a role for your character, and the roles are the cat acrobat, the pussyfoot, the scrapper, the tiger dreamer, and the two-footologist. You then pick a lifestyle, and there are 3 lifestyles to pick from. There's feral cats, house cats, and show cats. You then pick a description for your cat. Your cat can either be a purebred cat or a mixed breed cat. And you get to decide on what color your cat's fur is, how long it is, if it has fur, what its ears look like, what color its eyes are, how long its tail is. That's all up to you. And that is it for character creation. That's all there is. When you start play, all the players begin with 1 treat. And treats can be spent to do various things in the game, and it goes into detail about what you can spend the treats on and how to gain more treats, which is pretty interesting. The actual rules for this game are extremely simple. You roll 2 six-sided dice, or cat dice, depending on what you're using. A 1 and a 2 is a failure, and a 3 to 6 is a success. The cat dice operate exactly the same. They're 6-sided die. 2 of the faces have a sad cat on them, or a dead cat, however you wish to look at it. And the other faces have a happy cat. So a happy cat is a success, sad cat is a failure. And for an easy test, you just need to roll 2 6-sided dice, or cat dice, and gain 1 success. For a difficult roll, you roll the 2 6-sided dice, and if you get 1 success, you get a partial success. It's still a success, but something complicated happens. For 2 successes, it's a complete success, nothing bad happens. Of course, 2 failures are a failure. Then there are dire tests. The dire tests are the ones that are really hard and can harm you. You need to roll your 2 6-sided dice, and you need to get 2 happy cats in order to succeed. For each failure you get, you gain a point of damage. So if you only gain 1 success and 1 failure, you take a point of damage and you fail. If you roll 2 failures, you fail. Now, it goes into detail about how cats do not have 9 lives. A dead cat is a dead cat. But you have 9 lives, kind of. It's complicated. But you can spend one of those lives when making a dire test to gain a 3rd die to roll. And this can help you out for succeeding, but at the same time, if you roll 3 failures, your cat's dying. Because you only get 3 points of damage in this game. The third point of damage, you're dying. If you don't get help by the end of the game session, your cat dies. Sad, but that's the way it is. And the other thing you can spend one of your lives on is you can recover all your health points immediately. Just weird. But anyway, that's pretty much it for the rules. The bad guys in this game, things you'll go up against, other cats, cosmic horrors, humans, when they make rules, their die rolls are kind of flipped. Meaning that if they get a 1 or a 2, they succeed. If they get a 3 to a 6, they fail. Because a sad cat is a sad cat and does damage to you. A happy cat is a happy cat, and that's good for you. It's a weird game, but it's very cool. There is also a thing in here called Snake Eyes and Midnight. And what that means is on your 6-sided dice, if you roll 2 1s, now 2 failures won't do it, but they have to be both 1s. If you roll 2 1s, it's called Snake Eyes. And something, not only do you fail, but something horribly humiliating happens to your character, and you get to describe that out. Other players can give suggestions if they wish. A midnight is when you roll 2 6s. It means your cat succeeded gloriously, and you get to describe how glorious your success is, which is pretty cool. And that's pretty much all it is, all there is in this game. It's got a character sheet in the back for you, but there really isn't much to go on a character sheet. Experience is kind of done differently in this game. You don't gain experience to raise numbers and stats. Instead, at the end of the game, you can write down on your character sheet something your character learned to use at a future time, which is very interesting. And that's the first book for this game. Second book is the Herder's Guide. And this book has 104 pages and a copyright of 2004. It was published by Joel Sparks, and all of the artwork in this book is in black and white as well. So let's go ahead and look at that artwork. All of the artwork in this book is in black and white as well. And it keeps up with the pencil sketch theme presented in the first book. And the artwork is still really decent, and oh my god, look how cute that cat is. And somehow they drew a picture of my old cat, Moon. And look at this eldritch horror. Oh my god, he's so adorable. I want an eldritch horror in my life this adorable. To play this game, to use this book, of course, you're going to need a copy of the core rule book and 6-sided dice. And that's it. This book has more details for the game for you, so you can make the game bigger and better if you wish. The game master in the game is called the Cat Herder, hence the Cat Herder's Guide. And this book begins by giving you the names of different gods and cults that your cat might run into. It gives you some settings for your game, so you can play in different places and times. And it just gives you a better, more detailed look at the different rules for the games. Goes into more depth about the humans that you'll interact with. And it also has rules in this book for playing dog characters. So if you wanted to play a dog in your Cats of Catthulhu game, the rules are in here. And dogs are something else. And that's pretty much all there is with this book. It just gives you more details to expand upon your game and stuff. It also has stuff in here called Rules of Claw. In this book they have Rules of Paw, which are rules to make the game easier to run. And in this, they got Rules of Claw for Game Master characters and so forth. So that's pretty neat. and it just gives you more information to expand upon your game. The final book in the series is called The Worlds of Cthulhu. This book has 128 pages, the copyright of 2015. It was also published by Joel Spart, and all of the artwork in this book is in black and white as well. So let's go ahead and look at that artwork. All of the artwork in this book is in black and white as well, and it keeps up that pencil sketch look from the other two books, while at the same time doing some really neat scenes. While some of the artwork in this book is quite well done. It's even got flying cats in it. Who in the world would not want to see a flying cat? To play this game, of course, what you'll need is a copy of the core rule book and some six-sided dice, or cat dice. And all this book is it gives you some different worlds that you could play your game in, which is very neat. They've got a list of the worlds on the back, so I'll just read them off to you. The main chunk of the book is a setting called the Cats of Fury, and it's by far the biggest, most detailed world set in this game, and it runs all of 72 pages in this book. Lots of details for it. It's very well laid out, and it gives you some different types of cats that you can play that don't appear in the core rulebook, some of which even have wings. Who does not want to see a cat with wings? Horrifying as that may be, who doesn't want to see it? But you also got the Iron Eddie, Claws of Metal and Bone, which is a setting. There's the Galaxy Warriors versus Robocats. There's the Great Gatsby's. There is the Swords of Cthulhu. There is the Gates de los Mortes. There's one called Big Cats, which allows you to play tigers and lions and stuff. There is Cthulhu Gas Lamp and Gearbox. And finally, the Cthulhu Code. And that's pretty much it for this book. It just gives you some other places and other ways that you could play the game, which is very neat. Which brings me to 3 questions. Would I play a character in this game? Yeah, I'd play a character in this game. It's weird, and I like weird stuff, so it's got that going for it. Would I run this game? Yes, I would, and I'm surprised I haven't run it yet. I would definitely run this game if I got the chance. Would I recommend these books? If you're looking for something really different and kind of cute, then yeah, it'd definitely be something neat to run with the kids. And that's pretty much all I got to say for the Cats of Catthulhu right now. Thank you for joining me at a look at these books, and hopefully you'll join me next time where we'll talk about something else. Bye.